Oh my. Welcome to the new show of Dick in the Box, where every box is left up to interpretation, because we're all dicks. What's motherfucking good, people? It's another episode of Dick and the Box. And this one is hot. Actually, it's so hot because, bitch, we got a live podcast coming up. It's the first of my kind. I'm sure it's been done before, but it ain't been done by us. And I am joined. We have just signed on with this motherfucking shit. I am joined by some of my new co-hosts, and I'm super excited about that, man. Y'all have definitely loved these bitches on past episodes of the podcast, and I would be stupid to not ask these bitches to come back long motherfucking term. So we have the Dookie Shoot lover herself. No. Kimberly Kne'cole was featured on Women Love Anal 2. She talked about the fact that she liked to get fucked in the booty just like us punks. Okay. And so, Kim, what's good?
Hey, y'all. It's Kimberly Kne'cole, the diva.
Yeah.
I'm excited about everything that's happening. I'm excited about being a co-host now.
Yes. So what's going on though, sis?
I just actually launched my own t-shirt line. It's called Be Offensive Tees. That'll be launching officially in January. But I have test t-shirts now that say slick shit like ask your mammy, bitch fuck you, your opinion doesn't matter. Shit like that. You know.
Yes. You know, she's a fashion stylist to the fashion stylist. So we love all of that. And from the last show, the very last show, Big Dick Energy.
Hey.
Mr. Big Dick himself, bitch. Hey. What's going on?
Hey, what's good, man? It's Corell_X on Instagram, just in case y'all don't know. And then Corell James on Facebook. Everything been good, man. I'm working on a self-blog dealing with self-esteem. It's going to be about a month or two. I got to get my content. I'm starting on my content. Got to get it together. That's a very, very important topic for me. Just in the Black community as in general, just us being able to sustain our self-esteem and being able to, just go on throughout life, man, and do so confidently. So that's a major thing for me. But yeah, shout out to everybody. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be a co-host. You know what I'm saying? And thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Bitch, it's about to get hot. I am drinking tequila, but I got Htown Henny in the building. We got a special motherfucking guest. Hey. I always say my guests are special because all of them special. Dick in the Box really is about giving us a platform to talk about sex openly, because we believe here that sex is an analogy of life. How you look at sex is generally how you look at life. And the more open you are about sex is how open you are about life. And we are about the biggest, best opportunities that life has to offer us. And so with that, we talk about sex without a problem, unapologetically, bitch. And so with that, Wait, did I tell you bitches to subscribe? Subscribe, especially because I know y'all listening mostly on iTunes and Spotify. Subscribe and rate us, and also leave a review. That really helps us in that little algorithm. But side note, special guest, bitches. I'm drinking tequila, but I got Htown Henny in the building. What's good, Htown Henny?
What up? It's Htown Henny. It's actually my first time here on the podcast, and I'm super, super excited to be here. And I open up a little bit about some things that have been on my mind lately. I've been grinding, been working, trying to stay cool, stay fly. But I'm here and I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. I think I'm going to steal Corell James' Facts. You know, I like that.
Facts.
So, like I said last week, we're changing the format. Y'all don't want to hear about pop culture. Y'all hear that shit all the time. Y'all don't want to hear about politics. Y'all hear that shit all the time. So we are getting right into the motherfucking meat of the show. No motherfucking holds barred. So, tonight, just a little bit about how this came up. Htown Henny reached out to me on Facebook, which I am honored and privileged to have him do that, to talk about something that was near and dear to his heart. He has found himself as a gay male attracted to a trans woman. I think that's super dope. I've dated a trans woman before. I've also, lusted over a trans male. So I am super excited to kind of talk about this. But as you know, I start this motherfucking shit with a little bit of literature because I am slightly a geek. So the Daily Beast, this is on the Daily Beast. It was written by Samantha Allen. It's called The Ridiculous Straight Panic Over Dating a Transgender Person. I'm just going to read a little bit of the excerpt. It says, I want to make something clear right off the bat. Not everyone needs to date a transgender person. For one, there's not enough of us to go around. In all seriousness, though, I have to put that disclaimer at the front of this essay because the online discourse machine has a nasty habit of misinterpreting transgender people who try to talk about the struggles of finding romance, and that bad faith twisting of our words needs to stop. I'm going to skip a little bit. She says, over the summer, transgender advocate Zanaya Jones tweeted, I don't see a problem with telling straight guys who are exclusionary of trans women partners that they should try to work through that. That is a different sentiment than when Cox was expressing, and probably a more radical one. But Jones followed that tweet up with 10 more, beginning by saying that nobody has to be with anyone they don't want. So she brings up a really good argument around, like, is it okay to date trans women or not? She was specifically talking about straight men, but it's a whole different circus, I would imagine. Whole different motherfucking circus when you're talking about a gay man. So, I want to get to this. You've been a gay man all your life. How long you been, like, considering yourself gay, Htown Henny?
I started going out. I think I had like my first gay experiences around like 15, 16 years old. And ever since then, like before then, I was just talking to girls. And during that time, I was still talking to girls, having sex with girls. And throughout school, throughout high school. But I would say about 15, 16 years old, that's when it kind of all started for me.
Okay. And you just had an inkling you were trans attracted, like when?
So what's crazy is that, ironically, my best friend is trans, and I've never been attracted to a trans person, but I met this one trans woman, and I was just so admired. Like, I just admire her beauty so much, and it was something different for me because I'm like, I like dudes. Like, why am I attracted to this trans woman? Like, what's going on? So it was very, very recently, and I'm still kind of like up in the air about it. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I don't know how to feel about it.
So Corell, bitch, you ever fuck with a trans woman?
I've never fucked with a trans woman before, but progression and experience has taught me to be open. So, you know what I'm saying? Just because I've never fucked with a trans woman doesn't mean that I never will in the future. You know what I mean?
Oh, Kim. You fuck with trans women? So Kim, if y'all don't remember, she's a lesbian.
I'm a lesbian.
Uh-huh.
I love pussy.
Okay.
Yes.
I like to play in it.
Okay.
I
No
want
cap.
it.
Okay.
I want mine licked.
Okay.
Oh shit! All right.
Could you? Okay, and if y'all haven't listened to the episode, what's the tea? I have a trans woman, and we talked about genitalia. I'm talking about genitalia, not to fetishize it at any point, but because some trans women have the top surgery and not the bottom surgery, so some of them have penises, right? Mm-hmm. So could you date a trans woman?
I tried.
Okay, tell me about that.
Okay, so no shade. My brother Tay is trans. I love him to death. That's my dog. That's my nigga. The nigga ain't never switched up on me. Always been the same throughout the whole entire transition and everything.
100.
However, with dating or attempting to date, because we didn't even get past the threshold, because my experience, I think he was 6 months into the transition. So there were still some female traits that rose to the surface that kind of were off-putting. You know, like, don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm a lesbian female, but if I'm fucking with you, you're gonna have to be more dominant than me. And I'm dominant. I want to fuck. I want to choke.
Oh
I feel
shit!
like,
choke.
Yeah, I need to be able to choke you. Like, and fuck you. Again, I am dominant, so I need someone that's gonna be an aggressor to me. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be mean or rude or, you know, have a fucking attitude, because I don't get that shit. And I'm a woman. Like, bitch, why you walking around with an attitude? But this nigga had a fucking attitude all the time. It was kind of like that whole big dick energy thing without the big dick.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so like, nigga had an attitude all the fucking time. It was like my way or the highway. I'm all about compromise. So, bitch, I give you what you want. You can fuck me in the kitchen. You can bend me over in the grocery store. I'm going to give you exactly what you want. I'll be your nasty little hoe if that's what you need me to be. That. But you're not going to have big dick energy and you act, when we close the doors, you acting like a whole motherfucking female. Like, I can't get with that. If you are in a transitioning state and you felt like this is something that you wanted to do and you felt like you were born this way, because that's what I've gotten from a lot of trans, is that they feel like they were born in the wrong body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if this is something that you feel and this is what you're attempting to embody, I need you to act that out every motherfucking day, all day. So it was horrible for me.
But I have to comment because I think that so many times, like, as cisgender folks, right, as people who were born in the body that we agree with to some extent, right? As cisgender people, like, so many times we feel like there should be an act, right? Like, there should be a standard of what sexuality, of what gender looks like. And gender is so fucking fluid. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like many times people will call me masculine all the time, but people like will fuck with, I'm sure you too, Corell, like they will fuck with us because I'm a bitch and I'm a child and I'm a girl sometimes when it gets real good to me. Bitch, if I'm gonna take dick, like we talked about last week, if I'm gonna take dick, bitch, I want to take dick.
Hell yeah.
Gender roles in my relationships don't work.
Okay.
We both women. We are both women. Bitch, when we lay down in this bed and we take our motherfucking clothes off, I want to lick your pussy. So ain't no fucking gender roles. You take the trash out, I take the trash out. You pay bills, bitch, I pay bills.
That's how I
want to take you on a date and buy you flowers. You need to take me on a date and buy me flowers. The thing with that situation was, and the reason why I say that is because that's what he tried to force on me.
Oh, you dated a trans man?
Yes.
Let me tell you. Can we talk about a trans man for a moment?
Oh,
told y'all.
Fine trans man.
Yes.
Yes, God.
I've been lusting after trans men, so I don't know how active y'all are on Pornhub, but they was just having a conversation about like OnlyFans. And basically saying, like, on OnlyFans, you know, like, there's a lot of people making money. If anybody is making a lot of money on OnlyFans, come talk to me. I'm so interested.
Shout me out.
Yeah, shout me out. Yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to get on there. Go ahead.
No, but
money said.
Right. No, but somebody said, you know, people making money. But this guy is on OnlyFans, and I really considered paying his little fee. His name is Kept Secret XXX.
Hold up. Let me look this motherfucker up.
So Kept Secret does a lot of freaky shit. This last little video he did, He got a big old penis. I mean, actually, he got dick. He got like dick.
Dick.
Right. No.
Okay.
He's not a trans man, but I'm coming to the trans man situation.
Okay, all right.
So Kept Secret got like dick. Okay,
Dick,
and
dick.
yes, like he got like dick, dick. Okay, come on. So, bitch, I have always watched him, but this last little video he had let the little boy eat his ass. He had pissed on the boy. He had really carried, and I had really got all of my life.
Oh my God.
I don't mind the little water sports. I'm not really into it, but I don't mind it. But the point is, Kept Secret, what originally turned me on to Kept Secret is because Kept Secret was one of the only little porn stars, especially homemade porn stars, that were fucking F to M trans men, so female to male trans men. That means that they are transitioning from the female gender to the male gender. And on his video, most of them have top surgery and they're obviously on testosterone, right? And bitch, it had turned me on so. It was something so hot. One of his videos.
Did you jack off right afterwards?
No, I jacked off then.
No, in the moment,
At
the very moment.
Big facts.
Yeah, but what wore me out was one of his videos is called "That Dude Has a Pussy." Oh, it had took me in. So I don't understand why you wouldn't be attracted to that if you
It's not that I'm not attracted to it. It was an experience, to say the least. I learned a lot. Like I said, my brother Tate is a trans man. And all due respect to all trans people.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm.
Tate taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Without saying it.
Yeah.
But the actions were there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I've known Tate since Tate was on the other side of things. A stud. But carrying herself. Can you
explain a little bit of a difference? And I don't know if you can, but I can if you can't. But can you explain a little bit of a difference between anybody? The difference in when a person feels feminine or masculine versus like a stud or a feminine gay man versus a trans woman and a trans man.
And this is just based on my experience, and it's authentic as I can possibly be. Tay has always been a nigga, a man, a male, in a female body. Okay. He has always been a nigga, and I don't know anything else. So for me, it wasn't really a difference. It was more like the pronoun thing. I went from calling Tay she to respecting the fact that you were in your transition and calling him he. There was never a change. He never switched up. Like I said, he has always been the same nigga, the same level of respect, the same carrying yourself with the utmost respect. There was no changes. You get what I'm saying? I can't say that Tay was ever feminine because there was never any femininity.
You never saw that.
Yeah, I've never saw. I'm talking about first Beyonce concert together with his ex, and it was none of that. It was a nigga.
Yeah, bitch. If you at a Beyonce concert and you don't do a yes, you are more nigga than I will ever be.
Okay. Shout out to that.
Let's do it.
All right. So look, I mean, with everything, right? We didn't talk about this trans man or this man fucking this trans man on this porno, right? Which is hot. Kept Secret XXX, I'm going up for you. Come on, dude. So, Htown Henny, you attracted to this trans person. What attracted you to this trans person?
I'm an admirer of all things beautiful. Like, I love beauty. I think as a man, naturally, I still am very attracted to women. But I'm a gay man, so it's kind of just throwing me for a loop that I'm attracted to a trans woman. And it's merely an attraction. It's like it's an attraction. I don't know if I'm sexually attracted, but
So what does that mean? So like you're attracted to a trans woman, but you don't know if you're sexually attracted?
So you saying you don't want to fuck? I understand what you're saying, bro.
I get that.
I'm a gay man, so I like what I like,
Right.
and
Wait,
I don't know.
tell them what you like, bro.
At the end of the day, I think that for me, if it got down to that part, I don't know if my nigga gonna get up for me, because it's gonna be like seeing a woman, but the dick. I don't know if I would be able to get down with it. Like,
because you haven't went full out with it, you don't really know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
And I get the difference in attraction too.
All right.
Yeah, because I can be attracted to you physically by what you look like, well put together. But if you take your clothes off and it's not right,
it might not be right.
Well, I don't know. So I've seen many trans women that I've been like, yes, bitch, you beat, you look cute, you sexy. I prefer ass over penis, even though I do take dick on occasion. But at the same time,
you should.
right.
Take dick, bitch.
Thanks.
Hashtag take dick. But anyway, but at the same time, like I've never said like I'm attracted. Well, I have been attracted to a trans woman, so it was real interesting.
Yeah.
We talked about this for a second. So the trans woman, she's cute, she fine, nice body, she do all this stuff. I'm like, yes, ma'am, you fine. We go out on a couple dates. She fish, her hair's laid. I'm like, you know what? I'ma fuck this woman that has a penis.
Right.
We get to the bedroom, bitch. We get to the bedroom. She takes off her clothes. I see them titties. I'm like, oh, yes, titty. I'm looking. She pulls off and she's castrated. She ain't got no balls.
Come on, pussy.
I said that is sexy for a man that's attracted to a trans woman or a man that understands like the thing. But I'm a whole gay man out here.
Right.
I need that thing to be long and strong. Fully functional, 9 inches. Okay.
Oh, you like big dick.
Oh, you like big dick.
Big dick.
I like dick, comma dick.
You want dick?
Dick.
Hashtag dick, comma dick. God damn it, bro.
So look, she took that off and like, you know, we did whatever we could do, but it wasn't a whole lot I could do. So what happens when you see her for, you know, if you will, her full self? Or the lack thereof.
I think this conversation is so necessary because a lot of men, they think of this, and even gay men, hetero men, gay men, they think about this, but it's not really something that's spoken about a lot. I don't know what would happen. That's the fear that I have. That's kind of I'm like, well, I don't know. And I think that for me, if I was to actually go into a relationship with a trans, it would be more about the substance, not necessarily the sexual part of it.
Ooh,
but,
no cap.
But a lot of trans people are very sexual.
They are.
Yeah.
And it's because
it's all about the sex. Like, it's all about like the sex. They want to dig it. I've had a trans woman say, I want to dig in my booty. I'm like, how that's going to work? But
wait, pause, goddammit. What? Repeat. What you say?
I've had several trans women actually say they want to dig in my booty because I have a nice ass. So
what that ass look like?
You know what? I just want to speak for the audience because I can't really see it. You know, okay, you working with something. Go ahead, bro.
I think that if I was to actually like date a trans woman, it would be about, dating. I want to go through the dating process, not immediately jump to sex.
That's how I am in life, period. I don't give a fuck who I'm dating.
Period.
Like, I need to know you for who the fuck you are. So I think that, don't get me wrong, I've seen some bitches that I wanted to just fuck and that was it.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed that. However, I think in life, period, it should just translate across the board. You know what I'm saying?
So are y'all... Wait, bitches. Are y'all trying to tell me that sexuality is bullshit when it comes to feelings? Is that what y'all trying to tell me?
No, not at all. Not at all. What I'm saying, my stance on it is like this this new attraction that I've grown for this trans woman, it's an attraction based on personality, not necessarily sexual things. Like the beauty is there, the physical is there, but it's not like, oh, I want to fuck you or I want you to fuck me, as weird as that sounds to me.
Yeah,
but
right.
I think it's more of like, oh, I like this girl's personality. I can kick it with her. She's cool. But I don't know how it would be if we got to the bedroom because I don't know if I can get with
I
it.
feel like we should turn this bitch up. I feel like we should turn it up. So, like, if y'all was to get in the bedroom, man, what the fuck you think would happen? Would she fuck you? Would you fuck us?
Yes.
Like, what?
Let's talk about it.
Like, let's talk about it. Hashtag talk about
I'm
it.
very particular about dick. So if she has a dick, I like pretty penises. I'm very, very particular about penises. If you got a bot circumcision, I'm not gonna fuck with it. But hey,
surgical.
I don't know. It would have to be. I would have to be in a moment. I really couldn't say.
I will tell you this.
Wow,
I will tell you this. I will motherfucking tell you this. I got a lot of trans friends, bitch, and they didn't transition because of lack of dick.
Big
okay?
facts.
These trans women out here got some dick on them.
Shout out to the trans women with big dicks.
Big dick.
I ain't even know that.
But
pretty dick.
Pretty. You gotta look nice. You gotta look clean.
You gotta be presentable.
You gotta look nice.
Your outside and your inside need to match.
Right.
You can't be sick and then have an ugly.
And then your dick ugly.
So are you telling us if she got naked with all this body, pretty titties, nice shape, and that dick was pretty and nice, you'll let her yak you?
Maybe.
Yak the fuck out of you.
Not yak the fuck out. See, the thing is that the titties may throw me off, though. I think the breasts may throw me off. So I probably have to, bend her over.
So you identify as a gay male, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you?
Hold on.
Yeah. Do you have a problem taking dick?
So you don't have no problem taking dick, even from a trans woman?
I don't know.
So you take dick.
That's the question.
You do take dick. So do you
give dick?
Yeah.
Okay,
so you versatile. You versatile.
I'm fully versatile.
So
I've been in relationships where I've been primarily the top, and I've been in relationships where I was primarily the bottom.
I like it.
Yeah. So you dated a trans woman.
A trans man.
I mean, a trans man. Yes. A trans man.
Yes,
Did you get dick down not by the strap?
No.
By the penis.
Okay, so first of all, he was not that far along in his transition. It was 6 months in, and as you know, well, some of you may not know, but your clit starts to grow.
Right.
And it gets bigger.
Really?
Oh.
Yes. So
with the shots?
Yeah. So it was I think that he already had an enlarged penis. I mean a clit. I don't know what the fuck to call it. I put it like this. We ain't go that far because I ain't like the nigga. He had a bad attitude.
Trash! What's the tea? Hey, Armand, what's the tea?
I want to say shout out to Armand, man. I love you, Megan.
Yeah. So the clip protruded. Did he fuck you with it?
No.
Why not?
Just on some G shit, and I'm keeping it all the way to fuck G. Bitch, if your attitude bad, I can't fuck with you. Like, I don't even understand why the fuck you got a badass attitude. I think I have some parts of me that are male, because I can't fuck with a nigga that got a bad attitude. Like, I don't understand why the fuck you angry all the time, bitch.
Facts.
Like, why the fuck are you angry?
So look, Corell.
Yeah.
Trans woman come. You say you verse.
Yeah.
Right? Do you take the dick or nah?
Man, listen. Bruh, like, I feel like I can't do that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, transgenders. Shout out to the transgenders. I just, bruh, I can't do it, bro. You gotta match me.
That's the thing. You gotta have an open mind.
I'm having an open mind like a motherfucker, but at the same time, though, bro, like, I just feel like I can't. It's all about vision. Like, I feel like sex is about vision. If I can't see it, bro, if I can't see it for you, I can't fuck with it. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all gonna be hitting my inbox up talking shit, but at the end of the day, I can't do it if I don't feel it. I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem being fucked.
It is some. Listen,
now, granted, fact.
Listen,
it's some fine ass
it's some trans men out there that make me question everything about life.
It's a motherfucker in Dallas. She calls herself Dallas. Shout out to Dallas.
Hey, fuck that. Shout her out. What's her name?
His name is Dallas.
Dallas.
But
shout out to Dallas.
I tell you, Dallas is so motherfucking fine. The nigga is fine.
Yeah.
You understand?
Listen, I want you to be clear. Can
shout
I
out to Aaron Harris.
If I'm going to eat some pussy, it's going to be on the trans man. I am going to eat the. Listen, I'm going to eat the fuck. Listen, we watching this. Turn that shit down, bitch. My bad. Bitch, if I'm going to eat some pussy, it's going to be a trans man. But let's go back to this trans woman.
Yeah.
All right.
So what about this trans woman's body is different than a gay man's body that turns you on?
Everything. The femininity, like the body. I'm still attracted to women. I'm not necessarily sexually attracted to vaginas, or like I don't do that no more.
Uh-huh.
So with me being verse, I'm pretty open minded, but I think that I love beautiful faces, the silhouette of a woman. I love all of that, but I don't know how I feel with it all.
But
the thing is, so what makes you connect that? Because you said something about like, I may let her fuck me, right? So talk to me about that mind frame, because it takes. First of all, can we congratulate you on being open minded?
Hell yeah,
right?
Shit, because
it takes an open minded person to say now. Let me say this, trans women. Trans women is not to say that you are an exception, or trans men is not to say y'all are an exception. I'm just saying, as a gay man, generally our attraction is to gay men or straight men, unfortunately. Right. As lesbians, generally your attraction is to lesbian women, right?
No.
So what you like?
I like women, period.
Right. So, straight women. But my point is, generally, your attraction is to the same sex, and so, as a gay man attracted to a trans woman, that means that you aren't necessarily attracted to the same sex, same gender per se, but you are attracted to what that person can do for you in terms of in a relationship and dating. So y'all can date, but you don't know if y'all can fuck.
Right. I think love is universal.
Someone made a comment.
So
hold on. We coming back to
shout out to EJ.
I think that love is universal. So everybody has a heart. Everybody wants to be loved, and I think that I'm very relationship oriented. So if I was to go into a relationship, whether it be top, bottom, trans, or what have you, I go into it with trying to get to know the person, not necessarily the sexual aspect of it, because that will come later on.
So I want to go back to this comment.
The comment. Stephen Dwayne said, they say trans peen is the best peen in town. I don't know though.
Listen, as I have said before, these trans women got the biggest dicks I have ever seen in life. Bigger than my boy Kept Secret. I am shouting you out, bitch.
Shout out to Kept Secret. And shout out to Stephen Dwayne, bro.
Yes. And then Stephen followed up before I continue with my comment. He said, that girl ain't topped me, I topped her. I know that's right, Stephen. I topped her too, child, but she probably had fucked you. No, the shade is... They got some good dick, bitch. They got some big old schlong. They strong and long.
Yeah.
Hashtag strong and long. Yes. Oh man. The sex doll commented real quick. The sex doll commented. Amaya Doll McKnight said he's not lying. I'm packing and my bestie packing. They had said
threesome. You did.
They had said that. They had said that the trans women is packing.
I'm down for the threesomes.
So you would mess with a transgender woman and a threesome.
Bro, I'm still fucked up over that. I'm still God's still working on me, guys. God's still working on me. But you know what? I will say this, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know, shout out to all the transgenders, man. I just ain't there yet.
Yeah.
You know,
I ain't there. I ain't there.
I want to experience
so there's a
man.
You want to?
I do, not necessarily with a strap or a plastic. I want to experience a trans man full on.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Look,
I'll let y'all know how that come out.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna
but bitch, my friend had made a joke to me. My friend had said, oh, you know, because we always stigmatizing each other, always making up acronyms to talk nasty about each other and say ugly shit. My friend had said, bitch, I heard he liked Tanya B. I said, who? They had said Htown Henny. I said, what is Tanya B? They said they like Tanya B. I said, there ain't no trans woman named Tanya B. Like, I go to all the drag shows, there ain't no Tanya B. I said, I'm going to go up to Htown Henny and be like, you like Tanya B, but I ain't really know you like that.
Right.
They say Tanya B is titties on your back.
No. You know what? That's probably the issue. That's the issue that I got. Man, listen. Y'all make sure y'all like and share, man. Share, because this shit getting hot. God damn it. Fuck.
That's what I couldn't get. That's what I couldn't get down with is the boobs part.
Wow.
The boobs. I don't know.
Let me make you understand something.
I'm glad
if
you
that
brought
bitch
that
got
up.
a nice rack and she fucking the shit out of me from the back, I'm giving everything. I'm hunching back.
Yeah.
I'm doing all of that. So Tanya B is life. She's definitely life.
She might be
And
right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Most stuff,
no.
like they say, trans women have big dicks. Most studs and trans men be finding a motherfucker under
They
the
do,
clothes.
man.
I just want to reiterate this real quick. We are not minimalizing our trans sisters and trans brothers as sex, right? But what we are having a conversation as gay men trying to figure out this trans walk and all this kind of stuff, and our trans attractions or unattractions, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what this looks like, because I think so many times we get so upset with the fact that trans people, they can't talk about their genitalia, but with us, we're always minimalized to sex. And sex is such an important part of a gay man. Right? Sex is such an important part. And so when we're thinking about like our trans attraction, we have to think about this thing. Like, if I'm a versatile top or verse or whatever I consider myself, am I going to feel comfortable with a trans woman that still has only the top part done, the top surgery, right? Like, am I going to feel comfortable with the penis?
Yeah. Shout out to Amaya,
Tay
dog, McKnight.
Oh, shout out to Tay. That's my bro. Tay Swain. Shout out.
My husband loves this rack of meat. I'm sure he does. But you know what?
Oh, my girl.
You know what? No cap. No cap.
My girl.
I ain't gonna say shit else.
Jennifer Barnes is on. Jennifer Barnes is like the epitome of trans woman. She's probably about to wear me out soon because she does not play. But listen, I'm off the record. Send what you got to say. I'm with it. Unfortunately, I'm unfiltered and I got my tequila.
And with the shit.
But hey, Jennifer Barnes, we do love you.
Hey.
Amaya said a couple different things. She said, well, I believe my meat got me the ring. Now I'm a missus.
Oh.
Also said my husband loves this rack of meat.
Oh. Amaya. Right. But you ain't just say a piece of meat, oh. You said a rack of meat. God damn, bitch. Racks. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. That's all I gotta say. Fuck that shit up. God damn. All right.
I mean,
all right.
It's a big thing, period. But I feel like, honestly, if I were to open myself up to have sex, I would probably go into it with a completely open mind.
Yeah.
Like, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
If you fuck me with a plastic, I'm fine. If you fuck me with that big ass pussy, I'm fine.
Oh, that mercy, Jesus. All right.
You are fine. I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
So I mean, it's life, and we all experience things. I'm just waiting on you to go ahead and take the dive
No cap.
Yeah. We need to know what that give.
But Quinn, why is he about him then? Quinn, please elaborate on that statement. Thank you, Taylor, for joining. Jennifer, thank you for joining.
Yes. Amir Diamond.
Hey, do not close your mouth. I need you to speak up. We need your opinion.
Yeah, I'm a gay more than that.
So Quinn says, I'm a gay man, never been with a girl, and definitely wouldn't be with a guy living as a girl. So I do want to correct that before we even go further, right? Trans women are not living as a girl. They are living in the body that they agree with, right? Trans men are not living as a man. Right. They're living in the body that they choose to. So when they begin to transition to whatever sex or gender that they agree with, it has nothing to do with like living as another person. Like this is not a Halloween costume, bitch.
And I can't go back.
But Amaya, you out here flipping the kids though. What's up?
What she say?
What's up, yo? You talking about you turn your husband into a verse?
How
you do that?
How you do that?
That's big dick energy.
Big dick energy. Check out. Yeah.
You got big dick energy.
Check out our last podcast. You dig?
Yes.
Like and share. Well, really? Damn. That's how you doing it. That's how you doing it.
So, okay. So last thing before we get off this live and continue the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Right? So what makes you turned on sexually, like with a gay man, right? With a gay man, what turns you on and gets you to the place of, what turns you on and makes you get to a place of I'm in love sexually with a person?
Sexually. Okay. Woo. Well, for one, the body, the physical attraction. Yeah. The body's a big thing. Smiles. Like I look into people's eyes when we have sex. I just like men that are dudes. Yeah. And I don't really do overly feminine men. It's not my preference.
Shout out to
just because I feel like I have a fair balance. You know, I can hang out with my boys, play basketball, but I can also go out and clean out and wear some Mac.
It's going.
So,
it's more.
But there you fucking have.
I respect myself as a gay man, and I feel like sex is sex, and I've had some good sex.
Okay, so what turns you on as a gay man? What turns you on to a man sexually? Like when you say, I know we've all had this situation where we fuck somebody and be like, you know what, I'm in love. It's so good, I'm in love. What does that look like?
Stroke too. That stroke is.
So it's definitely when you get fucked.
Not either or. That stroke. People. Well, gay men in general. Some gay men can fuck really well, and there's some that just can't fuck. So then I have to be like, if your dick is smaller than mine, flip that ass over. I'm about to fuck.
Are you giving it?
Oh shit!
So tell me, Corell, what gets you there?
Shit, basically what he just said to me when he was like, the stroke. I'm like, shit, I don't put a lot of time and energy on my stroke. So,
you know,
no, I have. So I'm saying, you know, is you trying to fuck with trans?
No, hold on. We get back to that. We get back to that.
Okay.
Yeah. The fuck in.
Facts. Big facts.
My motherfucking sister Mia Ryan from Houston's own motherfucking Franklin Beauty School or whatever the fuck you did on that work. Hey, what's up, girl?
Hey.
Okay, so anyway, what turns you on with a man? That's what we at.
What turns me on with a man, honestly, I strive to look good naked. That's like fuck clothes, bro. Like looking good naked, it's just something about that moment and you know that engagement. You know what I'm saying? Which means shout out. I know y'all like I'm marking my ass off, but Shout out to the engagement, Amaya. I appreciate it. I want you guys to engage a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We need some more comments. Let us know. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Tay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all engage with us. Ask us some questions. We you know what I'm saying? We on this thing. What's up, Bella? Yeah. And then also Amaya. So you say this the type of dude you can flip with. He's sexy as fuck. Real talk. Real talk. Sexy boots. No, he's sexy ass. He's sexy boots. Dead ass. But what you saying is all you gotta do is smoke weed and you can flip it. Oh, okay. I don't smoke. So look, he don't smoke weed, so you out.
Kimberly, what turns you on to a woman sexually? Like, what makes you want to fuck? Them.
I love every. Okay, so first of all, I have to say this on every podcast, just so you guys know I'm versatile. So I like to fuck too.
Fucking it out.
Yeah, right.
I need to be able to fuck. So I like ass.
Yeah.
And if we talking about physical, I need me a bitch with a dread, and she got to be partially light skinned.
Okay.
But underneath the clothes, like a little partial.
Yeah.
One stage.
Yeah.
I like titties. I like ass. I like curves. I need to see your waistline. Like everything about a woman excites me. It brings me.
So my question is, what in that description says it has to be a certain gender? Like, if you are attracted to body, right? If you're attracted to light skins, if you're attracted to...
Nigga, Tay said Kim like hood niggas. That is an addiction. I'm currently in therapy about liking hood niggas with tattoos, Bloods, Crips, all that. Bitch, fuck me and choke me. Tell me I'm nasty.
So real quick, if y'all pull out y'all phone real quick, we're gonna take this test live, y'all. We're taking this test live, y'all, bitch. Everybody, pull up your phone. We can't engage for a second. We taking this test live. It's called what genders are you attracted to? It's on allthetest.com. Once again, it's called What Genders Are You Attracted To? We about to find out what the fuck we like, bitch. Okay?
And we're going to post the link so y'all can show us.
So you can look at your own shit. You can figure that shit out on your own.
So the first question is, have you ever been attracted to a question if you were attracted to a girl? We're going to say a different sex. Okay. Yes, definitely. I've never been attracted to anyone that I can remember. No, not at all. I don't care about their gender. Yes, boys too.
No.
Okay. Mine is yes, definitely.
I mean,
if it's attached to a cat,
I feel like shit.
And she gotta be hood.
Kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like I see girls and I see, you know what I'm saying, they got the fashion sense, sexual prowess, and I'm like, all right, you know, they sexy.
But that's
about it.
Yeah, because I look at niggas and be like, that nigga dress his ass off. When I saw Htown Henny, I said,
fine, bitch.
Look at this nigga.
I started to take Htown in the bathroom, you did? But I was like, nah, you know, we doing an interview or whatever. You did what I'm saying? But you know, I see that, you know, in females.
Okay. Number 2. Have you ever been attracted to a question if you were attracted to a boy? Yes, definitely. I don't care about their gender. No, not at all. I've never been attracted to anyone that I can remember. Yes, girls too.
Yes, girls.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, girls.
Oh, yes, girls too.
It's a no for me.
You're not attracted to dudes?
Well, they are dudes, but not girls. I'm thinking in the mindset of, well, I guess attracted to dudes. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Okay. If someone was biologically male, would you date them if they identified as a girl?
Woo! Woo!
Maybe for me.
Woo! It's a no for me.
Maybe.
It's a no for me.
Maybe.
I cannot. I need pussy. I want real, genuine pussy. Like
okay. Next question. If you see an attractive guy somewhere, what happens? I didn't even notice the guy. I'm busy with more important stuff. I probably noticed him and his girlfriend. C, get mad that he's with the cute girl. D, try not to stare at him. He's with some girl, probably a girlfriend.
They need to add to
E, it doesn't matter that he's a guy.
Bruh.
It don't matter, B.
I know
his clothing like
yeah.
When I see niggas and they be with their girlfriends, I have one or two thoughts. She dressed him, or he can dress his ass.
No
off.
cap. One of
it.
the two. One of the two. You know what I'm saying?
Him or he can dress his ass off. Period.
Number 5. Why are you taking this test? A, I don't think I have any kind of attraction and thought this might help me figure me out a little bit more. B, I like girls and want to see if your test is accurate. C, I feel like I'm attracted to everyone, even people who are transgender, agender, or gender fluid. D, I might like both sexes and don't know what to do about it. Or E, I like boys and want to see if the test is accurate.
Hey, E, I like niggas. I want to see if the test is accurate. I didn't want to see how good the test is.
Yeah. Okay. 6, do you get nervous when LGBT-related topics come up? A, slightly nervous. B, no, I'm a boy, or yes, I'm a girl. C, yes, I'm a boy, no, I'm a girl. D, very nervous even when topics that aren't near my categories are mentioned. Or E, no, I'm not attracted to anybody. Why would I care?
F, I'm gay as fuck. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying?
You get, but you know what? At first sight, because when you was walking up the little, I was like, oh, okay, he cute.
Yeah.
You know, like, because I still I'm very confident in my sexuality. I don't like males. But if I see a nigga that's cute, I'm like, oh, he cute.
Yeah.
You know, and then you start talking to me, I was like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah. Like, so, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, every gay male have, like, you know what I'm saying, gay characteristics. Don't get it twisted. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how masculine you are. Right, you know what I'm saying? If you've been gay for a while, you done picked up on some shit.
That ain't necessarily true.
You don't think so?
Because my gay male best friend.
Who that?
His name is Travis. Shout out to Travis. Revlon. Travis House of Revlon.
Bam.
Thank you so much. When we are in the proper setting, like, and we've been friends since he was 20 and I was like 22. Mm-hmm. So we knew each other in high school, but we've been real friends that long. So when we're in the proper setting, like if we go to Carol's or DaBOX, or that's a nigga.
Yeah,
but
facts.
when we motherfucking go, and
that's how I agree with
Tony
you.
Braxton, that's my bitch.
You know what? I don't know about that's my bitch. But like, you know what I'm saying? We go to K-Rose, like I fuck with K-Rose, you know, I feel like it's a time and place here. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think I would be ignorant to not acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying, I do have feminine characteristics regardless of what the scale of that is. But, you know what I'm saying?
I guess I could say it's the proper state. I don't know how
let's continue.
You just gotta know. You gotta know.
Let's continue with the test. Number 7. How certain are you about your sexuality? Pretty sure I like boys. I don't think I have one. Pretty sure I like girls. I don't know. I like both sexes. I'm attracted to everyone. What does that even mean?
Hey, I'm gay as fuck. Hashtag I'm gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Bruh, I really am gay as fuck. Like, I don't really like females, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love y'all. Shout out to all the females, but I ain't fucking no female.
Let's finish this real quick so these bitches can get our result. Choose the most true statement. A, I'm mostly always attracted to boys. B, I'm mostly always attracted to girls. I've been attracted to both sexes. D, I'm repulsed by most references to sex. E, I've been attracted to someone who is transgender, agender, gender fluid, or some other non-binary gender. Okay. Number 9, choose the most true statement. A, I would say no if a man asked me on a date. B, I don't care what kind of gender or sex is asking me on a date. If I want to go, I'll go. C, I would say no if a woman asked me on a date. D, I'd say no regardless of what gender asked me on a date. E, I'd say yes to either sex asking me on a date if I felt up to it.
I'm praying.
Right.
I want to know what
I don't know.
Right. 10, choose the most true statement. A, I would willingly have a sexual encounter with any gender or sex. That's me. B, if I had sex, it was either an agreement with my partner because they wanted to or it was a rape. C, I wouldn't willingly have a sexual encounter with a female. D, I would willingly have a sexual encounter with either sex. E, I wouldn't willingly have a sexual encounter with a male. We're on the last 2. Have you dated a girl? Pretty much yes or no, bitch.
Yes.
Right. And have you dated a boy? Pretty much yes or no.
Yes, of course.
Test results. What's the test results, bitches?
Oh.
So what genders am I attracted to? I most likely like males and females if I'm a guy. I'm probably bisexual. If I'm a girl, which I'm not, I'm also probably bisexual. What's yours?
1 second, it's loading.
Okay.
So mine says 450.
I'm straight as fuck
Oh,
in the gay scene.
I'm gay as fuck, y'all. I like pussy.
Bro, like I'm gay. Like
You
straight
are
up.
most likely.
I'm
You're
gay.
most likely
I'm
like
gay,
females.
nigga.
If you're a guy, congratulations, you might be normal. If you're a girl, congratulations, you
Shit.
might be gay. Bitch, I'm gay. I like pussy.
Right.
I mean, you know,
it is what it is. I'm gay as fuck.
You gay as fuck?
I accepted that shit
Read
a long
what the
time
thing
ago.
say.
You dig?
No.
I mean, that's my version.
Right.
You know
What's
what I'm
yours
saying?
say?
All right. For 42%, you mostly like males and females. If you're a guy, congratulations, you're probably bisexual. Lord.
So what comes out of this, and we're going to leave and continue the podcast, but what comes out of this is that sexuality is a lot more fluid than we would like to admit. And so I think this shows that sexuality is a lot more fluid than we would like to admit. So do you still consider yourself gay?
Yep.
Actually, y'all got to check out Dick in the Box podcast. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and iHeartRadio.
And if you think it's Free Friday, we need to see you in the fucking building.
Facts, big facts. And Amaya, it sounds like you interested in my boy. So shit, fuck with the podcast, share it with your friends, nigga. All of y'all, share, like.
With that being said, we're going to log off of Facebook motherfucking live.
We'll be
and
back.
Get back to the podcast. Y'all check it out. We'll post it in the comments, and I'll post it on my motherfucking timeline. See y'all soon.
Bye.
Yes, I definitely identify as gay. I love gay men. I love sex. I love passionate sex. I just feel like for me, I've always been attracted to that. That's what gets my dick hard, and I know niggas like what they see. So I'm definitely I identify as gay.
You're cute too.
Yes, boo. But so does any of the genitalia like make you uncomfortable? Like, is it the breast? Is it the penis? Like,
I think that a lot of people say, well, you might as well just fuck with a bio female if that's the case. But I think that the breast will probably will turn me off. I haven't got there, so I don't know.
That's what I was about to say.
So I haven't experienced it, so I can't knock it until maybe one day I try it. But I've never. I think that the breast and I think the combination of the breast and the dick. Maybe if she was turned around and I was fucking her from the back, that would be a whole nother story.
That's a grip. You get your little grip on
Facts.
it, and you. That's how you get your grip. You grip it and hold it.
The breast.
And
then you have on some Nike trainers.
Hashtag D.
Hey, hashtag D.
Yes.
Hey.
I fucked this one dude and he was like, just leave your Timbs on, take all your clothes out.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Like,
that's my style, yeah.
So they like Texas dick, but at the same time, they like.
So what's everybody's? And I'm not saying like trans is a fetish, but I'm saying like sometimes you got to give them the mind frame to have sex, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't.
You just go,
bitch. I'm naturally sexual.
Oh my God!
I'm 3.5 days from 40. I reached my sexual peak at 35.
Oh,
I want to fuck.
Oh,
hashtag
I want to fuck.
Last
God damn.
Boo. I was on, and this is nasty. I don't give a fuck if y'all think I'm nasty. I was on my period, and I was like, "Come put your strap on, come fuck me, fuck me, choke me, call me a nasty bitch, fuck the shit out of me."
For me, I'm naturally like reserved, but in the bedroom, it's a whole nother story. Like people are very, very surprised, like because I walk around and I'm very like put together. I'm reserved all the time. But a whole beast is unleashed in the bed. And that's what gets niggas and makes niggas crazy is because they like, Damn, I didn't
I mean,
know you
in the
had all
public
that
eye,
in
of
you.
course,
Respect that.
I look like I've been told that I look like I'm sweet and gentle. I'm not at all. Fuck no. I'm 5'9", 265. I'm hefty.
Hefty, bitch. Hefty, motherfucker.
I always like for the first time we fuck, I'm a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
I'm testing the waters, but the second time I'm pulling out all the tricks.
All the tricks.
Boom.
Yes,
I'm doing
indeed.
everything.
Yes.
So we talked about something just a little bit earlier, and I was kind of hinting at this. Like, we're attracted to certain things, but none of them are connected to gender, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So if none of them are connected to gender, like would trying out dating as a gay man, trying out dating a trans person, would that be any different than dating a gay person?
Yes, because I believe their lifestyle is different, and I think that they're for one, the lifestyle is different completely than a gay male. Trans and gay male, they're two different lifestyles. Some people will consider them all one, but I believe they're two different because they're living their life as women, and I'm living my life as a gay man. But I think that for me, I'm attracted to men primarily, but I love beauty. I love beautiful women.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it awkward.
Mm.
I mean, but I can relate to that because, like I said, I can see a gay male or a male, period, and I check them out from head to toe, you know.
Yeah.
But I be looking at clothes. Really, I mean, and that's just me being real.
Yeah.
I be like, you know, they need to dressed.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think it will be different in dating. Like I said, I have dated a trans woman, but I don't think it's different in dating. I think the sex is different, right? My aunt always tells me this. She said, like, if you had a woman in your life would be perfect. And it's not that she's like against me being gay or anything, but she's just like, you live a very boyish lifestyle. Like, I work hard, I bring home the bacon, I do what I need to do. You know, I am naturally a caregiver, a provider. Like, I'm always about the money, like what's the income. And so she's like, if you had a woman, but the thing is the sex is so different. Like,
so you've had sexual experiences with females?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the sex is so different. Like, sometimes I want to be a bitch.
Okay, so my question, and this is my question for you, because I was straight. I had my last piece of real penis at 19. So I was straight. I was with my high school sweetheart for a very long time. And this is true. Sex with males is completely different than sex with females. But what is it that turns you on more with being with a male than it did with a female?
So I think it's different, right? I thought it was simply because like it was a penis. But it's like what you do with your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are taught, I think it's so I'm sorry.
I'm gonna answer this question.
I think it's systemic. That's my answer. I think it's systemic. I was talking to this beautiful girl. She will be there on Friday at the live podcast. Fucking beautiful. I mean, she is gorgeous. And she told me, she said she was on a date with this beautiful man. He's an engineer. She's an established woman. She's beat and beautiful. Always sexy, right? And she was on a date with this engineer. He was fine as fuck. They sitting in front of each other. They went on a date at 11 p.m. The date didn't end till 7:30, but she does not fuck on the first date, right? And she was sitting in front of him, and she said, I knew he wanted to kiss me, but I wasn't going to kiss him because if I kiss him, I'll be considered a hoe. But if he considered me, he'll be considered a man.
And that's why I have issues.
And that's why I have issues too. Because I am not about to be the stereotypical, heteronormative, bullshit ass excuse for a nigga. Yeah. Like, if you want to kiss me, yes.
Yeah, I say that's
like, I've had sexual attractions to people that I've met and it instantly happened. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then I've had people that I had to grow to want to fuck. You get what I'm saying? But if you got dreads, bitch, we fucking.
Oh God.
So
Yeah.
so let's close this up real quick because I think that we need to give the people some advice or tips for journeying through your desires with different genders. We've all talked about like I like, dislike, comfort, uncomfortability. We're talking to different genders, but I want to like just give people hope because I think that so many times our trans sisters and brothers they get overlooked as like this anomaly or like this
They're
like
in the
difference,
middle.
right?
From what, and this is again from my personal experience, they're in the middle. They don't know where to love.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been told because you still have the outer of a male or female, and then your genitalia is that of what you were born with.
I think a lot of trans people in particular don't know how to be loved because they're afraid of the stigma or the stereotype. Because they feel like, oh, well, if you're not doing this or not doing that, then they're going to see us a different way. I think that for me has been like, I've seen that happen where it's like, I've had a trans friend. She's like, I just want to be loved. And her guy was, heterosexual previously, before dating her. And, she still has her bottom and everything. But it's about, I think love is universal.
It is.
Yeah.
Love is definitely universal. And I feel like we all share the same feelings and emotions, male or female,
Correct.
or transgender. But at the same time, I feel like some trans people have a hard time receiving love, and they question a lot of like, what are your intentions or what are your motives?
Yeah. So with that, I also want to add to that kind of like insight, understanding that like we're a lot more alike than different. That's like my mission statement for Normal Anomaly. We're a lot more alike than different. I think that if we got past like the labels and the characteristics and criteria, it's not like we all will like the same thing, and we don't have to all like the same thing, but we will be more open to experience.
Also, you have. That's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. Stop giving a fuck what motherfuckers say or think about you. Live your fucking life to the fullest.
Please live it.
If a motherfucker likes you and they genuinely like you and fuck with you for who the fuck you are, stop giving a fuck what anybody else has to say.
Absolutely.
I'm
Facts.
5'9". Every single fucking stud that tries to talk to me is 5'5" or shorter. Bitch, if I like you, we fucking.
They gotta
Climb
climb.
me, bitch.
They gotta climb though. You dig? They gotta climb, my nigga.
So, with that being said, I want to end with a little bit of a quote. Y'all know we're ending with quotes. If y'all know gay men love Golden Girls, so I'm ending with a motherfucking Golden Girls quote. Blanche, in one episode, tells Sophia that she married George, which was her dead husband, because they loved each other and wanted to make a lifetime commitment. And Blanche was a little uncomfortable with the fact that her brother, who was, I think, Doug, was in a relationship with another man, and Blanche didn't understand it. And Sophia said to her, what Doug and Clayton wants is love too. Everyone wants someone to grow old with, and shouldn't everyone have that chance? And with that motherfucking statement, the box is closed.